Hi, this is Shy, and this is going to be a redo of the first journal entry, which is about the impact of disability. First of all, I guess let's focus on the individuals themselves, and how, way back decades ago, they were pretty much just told, you're different, you can't do that, so we're gonna send you here and your family can come visit you maybe once a week, maybe once a month. I mean, depending on how close they were, if they were able to afford to go visit them. That much, because that's how kind of disabilities were kind of dealt with back then, was if you were born and you had some type of disability, a severe disability, I should say, it was, you were sent to a special school or institution where your families, they came and visited you like on family day and on holidays. And, that was it. There was no inclusion. There was no classes, no special schools. That's just what you did. And I kind of think that it was looked at as shameful. I kind of think a lot of times parents probably thought it was something that they did. Like, why did this happen to them? And back then, too, it was kind of like they were just kind of pushed, like, here, you're going here to this hospital, this facility. They weren't trying to be like how today, how they're, there's inclusion, where with many fights, many battles, and there's still going to be many more to come. They're not done yet, but at least today, there's option to know they have the right to receive the same education as anybody else does. They have the right. They can go to college. They are going to college. They are joining the workforce, not in huge numbers, but it's getting done, and it can only go up. Where back then it was kind of like, here you go, you're in this corner, you're sitting here. There's nothing we can do to help you or like fix you. So I think a lot of it was kind of like they were thought of like like a dirty little secret, or that's this brother or sister we don't talk about. Thank God that has changed. And I think one of the things that really changed it was when these facilities like Willowbrook, the one that we read about and watched a movie about, that were exposed, and those conditions were horrendous in the way those people were treated. There are animals that were treated better than that. So you get, this facility is shut down, but you have to think that people were being treated horrible there. There's no question about that. But it's like, okay, so that's shut down, and then they go home to these families that are used to just kind of like visiting them, these siblings that are just used to visiting them, and now the son, okay, we're here, take care of us, and they don't know what to do. On the other side, you have the poor people who were coming from the facilities, that's all they kind of knew. So it's like you have two sets of people that are being thrown into a situation that neither one knows like how to deal. So I'm sure that had to be very tense and fraught, to everybody kind of had to figure out like what are we going to do. And this is back when we don't have the channels that we have now to look for help, to go for help, to guide us. But I definitely think that we've taken a step forward, where it's, before it was always, okay, that's Johnny, he has this disability, where like the disability was like their description, where you say, this is Shy, she has glasses. Like, that's how people would like describe me, as Shy, she has freckles or whatnot. But their disability shouldn't be a way to describe them. They're a person first and foremost, which is what we learned about, was people first. And I think now we are finally starting to break away from that. It was like in one of the TED Talk videos, the one lady who had amazing arms, and she did, you have really good arms for like a disabled person, and she was kind of like, huh? Like, how about I have really good arms, like, period. You know, it's like telling somebody who's overweight, but God, you're such a pretty face if you weren't, you know, so fat. So I think we are definitely come a long way from that. And all right, so that's my redo. I'm gonna try to knock out the rest of this course. It's been a great course. I have learned so much, and thanks.